Well guys, we're back again. Welcome back to episode number 10 now of the Juventus career mode Piemonte Calcio, whatever name you want to give them. As today, I've just got to say, because this colour looks dreadful, you can't actually see lower down on the kit, but I've got the Grimsby Town kit on because I've got to tell you it's Grimsby. It's always Grimsby, as today's fixtures, you can see the last episode as well, there's some spoilers there. Very entertaining first game. Then 2 L's, which we need to try and sort out today with 4 games left in February. It's Lazio, Genoa simulated, Villarreal away from home in the first leg of the Champions League knockouts. First time we've actually been in those, with Venezia after that one. And then the last game of the episode is the away leg in the semi-finals of the Coppa Italia, which we've got to try and win. Then next episode, there's big games like AC Milan, Villarreal and Roma again. If the Champions League next round doesn't happen, but I really hope it does, as we've got to focus on one game at a time, and it's the non-licensed battle to start us off with, Latium or Lazio, that we play first, just outside of the top 4 and level on points with us, so this is actually a huge game, as we have a little bit of a break after this, and we do have an unfit team, but I'm going to just persist with it, because then we do get that break. So team for the first game, straight away right here, is Wojciech Szczesny, Gietruida, Bastoni, Delict and Perraud at the back, with Jonathan Icone, Soler, Locatelli and Kuvalevski. Paulo Dybala supporting Mateus Cunha up front. Let's see if we can get straight off to winning ways. And the Latium team, it's Emi Martinez in goal, said that a bit wrong, didn't I? But yeah, Martinez, Kattenbach, Marusic, Navarro and Richards at the back, with Brandt, Ivanswek and Escalante through the 3 in the midfield, with Sulemana, Pavlidis and Maier. And we've got to try and go all out for this. We don't want to be in 5th position at all, so 3 points is a necessity, I'd say, as Kuvalevski tried to disguise that pass straight through the middle. Didn't really work out for him though, as Ivanswek gives it to Pavlidis into Maier. And of course that's Lovro Maier, isn't it, with the long hair? Of course it is! The Dynamo Zagreb attacking midfielder, and of course our main man at Eibar like 2 years ago now, as Jonathan Icone cuts inside. Can we try and get a chance here? It's Paulo Dybala, one more, it's gone to Gietruida, the right back! Just wide, good move, as Lovro Maier with the ball right here as well, that's headed away. And Carlos Soler to pass the ball straight off to Paulo Dybala. We've got Mateus Cunha running through the middle again. We're going to try and chip that over the top to him. And Marusic this time reading it. Dybala with the pressure. Oh, and that is a great header to win. Still, we don't get the ball though. And Escalante. It's all our ex-Eibar players in this team, of course, after their relegation to La Liga Smartbank, which really does upset me, as we're going to get that wide right here. It's Jonathan Icone again. Uses Mateus Cunha as a decoy. Can he get that out wide to Kuvalevski to try and run a little bit? Can he get it back in the middle? He can. Locatelli onto Mateus Cunha, who's onside, into Perraud, messing about with it a little bit, and we just can't get a shot off. Their defence is everywhere. Had no chance of pulling the trigger, but it's a good start to say we lost his last 2 games. We do look a bit brighter this time out, even with the tired team, as that's another ball out wide. Gietruida, first time knocking in, and that is terrible. Kuvalevski should have easily got that, as Gietruida gets it thrown to him, and he's lost the ball already. Locatelli though, picking up on it. Come on, these are gifting us the ball back every single time. Through the middle, Locatelli, it's a 1-2 with Cunha. Can't get his shot off. Head that out wide, please. Carlos Soler doesn't fully get it under control. And Locatelli with it again, as it's now on to Paulo Dybala down the line. Kuvalevski, this is a chance, isn't it? Chip that in the middle. It's passed. And Julian Brandt, an amazing player right there with the ball through, as they're looking for a chance. That's all. That could be a red, you know. It's a yellow card, and they were through on goal if he didn't commit that, so it's a good job he didn't do. Well, dodgy pass from Bastoni, and a dodgy one from Locatelli right there. Do not give them one chance, because they will take it, unlike us. I know what other teams are like, as Richards tackled right there from Jonathan Icone. Straight onto Mateus Cunha. Now it's on to Paulo Dybala, as Dybala needs to try and find a pass. Just drop that off to Kuvalevski. That's a good quick pass. It's going to be out to Kuvalevski again. Can we get this Gietruida? No, it's gone back to Kuvalevski, but he's got a little bit of a gap. Great passing. It's a shot across net, which is not a very good one, but we are going to pick up on it. Out to Perraud, and jeez, that ball was not a good one. Still going to land for the left back. All us in the opening stages, really, as it's out to Kuvalevski. Curls one with his left foot. Straight to Martinez. And Ivanswek with the ball right here onto Pavlidis, who gets this out wide into Lovro Maier. This is a chance. 1-0 Lazio. of course, our luck continues. Our bad luck, should I say, continues. It's 1-0 before the break in a game we have utterly dominated. They have not done anything, and it's just a move around the corner. It's a pass inside, outside of the foot, side netting. Chuffing luck, man. Half time straight afterwards. And now we've got to come from behind to try and get anything out of this game, which we really wanted 3 points in. So that adds to a big second half. Gotta try and put it in. So let's try and spark into life, shall we? We always start brightly at the start of halves in games, but we've lost it straight away there. Bastoni comes across to get a good tackle in. First good thing he's done since joining the club, the £114 million man. As that's a great ball over the top, though. Mateus Cunha takes it down on Varvo with the best interception I've ever seen in my life. I was absolutely ready to blast that as, oh, shot from them. Always check Szczesny. Very easy for him, though, as it's rolled straight out to Kovalevski. My voice was going gravelly from screaming at the players at half-time as Mateus Cunha turns out right there. Pass into Dybala. Round the corner, please. Pavlidis onto Lovro Maya right here as they're going to try and maybe get a move together. They haven't done there. Pass inside. Just cut away onto Carlos Soler. Good touch away, that one. Keep on going, Carlos Soler. We've got men running forward right here. Mateus Cunha, squeeze that through. And that's one of the worst passes I've ever seen in my life. Mateus Cunha, I think you're coming off the field for it. Absolutely shocking game as we're still 1-0 behind. And we are absolutely dominant on shots, possession, passes. It's just not our day, is it? As Bastoni onto Dybala on the edge of the box, onto Mateus Cunha as we're going to try and get forward. And is there any pass he can actually make, which is simple, even made that a little bit hard for himself. As Jonathan Ikone out wide, needs a bit of an overlap, but I'm going to go inside this time, not out wide. Paulo Dybala, what are you doing? It's just a simple pass. A simple pass, as now it's Mateus Cunha on it again, running forward. He's got Geertruida on the overlap, who's doing very well to try and help this attack that definitely needs help. But he's got the ball out to Dybala right here, into Kovalevski it drops to, with a flick on to Mateus Cunha through the middle. It's good passing. We just can't get a shot off. Look, they've got, what, 7? I'd say 7 men in their box. They haven't even got anyone in their half, or our half, should I say. And we still can't bloody get it out of it. As now we have Jonathan Ikone through the middle, onto Cunha. Dybala should have kept on running and he's lost the ball. And Locatelli now onto Dybala. We've tried to avoid the tackle right there. Onto Mateus Cunha. Through to Kovalevski. Now onto Dybala. Now onto Carlos Soler. Can he do it? It's over the bar. When will it happen? 3 games on the trot. We've just had one of those days, haven't we? Well, 2 of those days, should I say. As Escalante onto Julian Brandt. We can't be losing 3 games in a row as Juve, boss. That's embarrassing, isn't it? Can we at least try and salvage draws? Muriqui comes on for them. It's Kamalainen out wide, who's been doing us every time. Geertruida. I know you're going forward, but you're still got to defend us. What kind of pass is that? What kind of pass does FIFA think I want to make? Of course I wanted to go down the line, not to bloody Locatelli in the middle. Are you having a laugh? He wasn't on his feet. I put power on it, and Brandt puts power in that to the back of the net. We've lost the game again. We're going to drop to bloody 5th, aren't we? So much for a title charge. We're going to have to put it in later on down the line. It's just the momentum. Once we don't have momentum, we are absolutely shocking. As Kovalevski, come on, get running. It's Ikias Murain, the new player, of course, with the ball right here. He's got slick footwork. Gives it back to Kovalevski. Just pass that across, tap that in, Soler, and guess what? Guess what? There's a man on the line blocking it like there's been every single moment of this day. Don't think their keepers had to do much at all because there's just a man stood on the line, parking his ass there as we're going to try and get that around the corner. Tammy Abraham. Emi Martinez, I think that's one of the first things he's had to do of the game. He's got the ball in his hands. They're going to clean sheet us as well. I can't believe that. And it's a 2-0 loss at home to Lazio. You can hear the boos in full force, as that was shocking. And it's not even 5th we drop into, it's 6th as the manager rating takes the toll with it, as we are now 11 points off top spot. 11 points, that is really bad. As we've even dropped to 7th, even further down. Fiorentina have gone above us. Atalanta still behind us. League form is terrible. Gonna get a win against Genoa in this simulated game, or I give up. And I do not want the Ireland job after that game. Definitely not. It's bloody, I can't believe that, as it's Genoa right here. 11th spot. We have the Champions League knockouts after this, but I've got to go with the first team. I've got to up this league form. So, please, Game, don't do it to me. There we go, a 2-1 win, very close. Paulo Dybala, Casata and Soler with the winner. So hopefully that will take us higher up in the league as Villarreal. What damage can they do? Well, I know it'll be quite a bit of damage. We've got a slightly tired team, but probably still enough. There's loads of players asking to play. What voice break that was, as I don't want to leave this session. I want to see the academy because I've just promoted quite a few good players. Look at this. Got 2 decent ones right there. Stefan Lovric and Giacomo Pagano, the centre forward really, cam/striker. We've got a couple more in this academy. I need to get rid of them too. They look absolutely shocking in the middle. Sorry boys, you are not quality enough for this team. That's his academy so far. We're going into this game with the same team as you can see right there. Villarreal away from home in Spain. Got to do the damage. That's it, we've got to do the damage. And let's have a look at their team, shall we? Sergio Asensio, the old man, still in between the sticks for them. Wait until we see the rest of the lineup. Some good players on that bench. Rulli, Villar, Kang Lee. It's Sambia, Nunez, Hermoso, Grimaldo, good signing. Diaz, Saul, Veerman and Gnabry. With Adam Armstrong and Eddie Nketiah, the 2 Englishmen up front. That's a very overpowered team, I would say, and I can see why they've got through the group stages. Going to be a little bit of a task, you know, and come on, we're looking forward to it. Locatelli onto Gietruida, straight onto Alessandro Bastoni, with a pass through onto Carlos Soler. He's back in his native country, and that's a terrible tackle, isn't it? Yellow card straight away. That was stupid from Veerman, as now Soler with a pass straight across. We need an early goal in this, not some crap passing again. Early goal would do so much for the nerves, as what a ball that is around the corner as well. It's Gnabry. I love this stadium as well that we're at, and oh, that was almost an early goal for them. It was offside, of course, but Szczesny missed that. It was going in the middle towards Armstrong, I feel like, as Gietruida gets this ball out wide, tries to cut back, does it last minute. Carvajal considering retirement as well. Of course, our own Spaniard in the team as Cunha get that out wide. That's a great ball, actually. Through to Jonathan Ikone when we need a goal, please. Saved Asensio. Blocked on the second time round. Can we still win that? It's Dybala doing everything he can to try and get it down. Saul with a header away. It's a big early chance, and we still do have the chance. Dybala tries to flick it on. Failed miserably, but still does keep the ball. On to Paulo Dybala here. He's going to try and get this out wide. And can we just whip this into the box? It's a good one in. Kowaleski up. And offside. Unlucky from us as Gnabry has got Nketiah at the side of him. He goes to Veerman right here, and it's going to be them having a bit of the ball right here. They've had the best chance, of course, haven't they, as Perud tries to put that in the middle to Soler and succeeds. Soler straight forward right there, and Dybala around the corner. This is a good run, you know. Jonathan Ikone has got Mateus Cunha running towards the back post a little bit. It goes towards Kowaleski. And Grimaldo is an exceedingly good left back. Said that in stages. As Eddie Nketiah right here with a run on. And oh, Szczesny! I think you should have caught that, mate. You made that a little bit difficult for yourselves. As Unai Emery's team has a corner ball. We're going to try and get this away out of the box, please. No header one. Hermoso puts it wide. Good job he didn't do anything from that. As Locatelli, that's just terrible. What are they playing at? They're trying to get themselves sent off, but I think they're just trying to be a bit aggressive, but maybe too aggressive. That was terrible from Armstrong, as now we're going to try and attack straight away from that. It's Carlos Soler onto Mateus Cunha, drops back too far for my liking. Kowaleski, that's a good ball into Soler, and he's won it. Of course it's the Spaniard to score against the Spanish side, and we have a lead in the game for once. Get in. It's the captain on a Champions League night. It's out wide, and it's just floated into that box. Kowaleski, perfect ball, just gets a little bit on it, and Asensio should do better. And Paulo Dybala, with 10 minutes this first half left to go, we've got quite a few players forward. They do open up once they concede a goal. Everyone goes ultra defensive against us at the start and tries to score on the counter as Carlos Soler got chance for another. What a save Asensio that time though. Really good in a corner. We had one of these in a while. Delict, please. Gets his head on it. Grimaldo off the line. Very close again. We're actually getting into the game a bit. Kowaleski with a great ball in. Headed away. It's going to fall to Gietruida. Headed down to Mateus Cunha to blast it. Blocked. And Adam Armstrong to turn and face right here. He's put a ball through to Gnabry. Gnabry out wide into Grimaldo. That's a 1-2. And Szczesny had to be on it. A big chance for them right there as we're going to try and clear this corner. Can we do so? It's Saul to whip it in. Header away. Kowaleski does get that away. And it just doesn't land to Cunha. But it's passed straight into Dybala. Get there again, Paulo. Oh, maybe a yellow card. That terrible challenge, but still we carry on. Sambia with a ball inside into Eddie Nketiah. Delict shoves him off, and no. Not the time, Mateus de Ligt. Not the time or place on the edge of the box, as they're going to have a free kick before the end of the game. Grimaldo and Szczesny. Come on. I think it might have just been going wide, but I'd rather him save them kind of ones, as it's a corner from it, straight at the front post for our keeper. And at half-time, in the Champions League, first knockout round we've ever been in, we sit 1-0 up, and I'm pretty happy with it. And Locatelli, the ball straight out wide right here at the start of this half. Gertruida through to Mateus Cunha. Cunha's going to take his time with this, and we're going to try and get one straight after half-time, are we? Cunha in the middle. Kowaleski, can we pass that back? We do. Mateus Cunha with a chance. And that should have gone in that top bin, you know. That was quite wasted. Not the best, as the header's won straight away as well. Jonathan Ikone gets it knocked down to him. Not the best of control from them, though. And we're going to keep on going. Jonathan Ikone again. Can we get this out wide to Perraud? We're going to whip a ball in again. That is so good. What a ball from Perraud. I mean, we've scored, but I'm more fascinated by that cross. Mateus Cunha finally breaks his duck to the goal, and it's 2-0 in the Champions League. What a ball from the left back. First time as well. Runs onto this. Bang. Curls it past every defender straight into the path of the striker, who was never ever missing. 2-0 away. I love this game as Eddie Nketiah goes for a chip right there. Szczesny was always getting that. I don't have faith in Eddie Nketiah's score in this game. He's looked a bit shaky. Adam Armstrong's the one that I've got to watch out for, as Paulo Dybala has the ball right here. Can we try and make it 3 though? That would hopefully kill the whole tie off us. Now Ikone running down the wing, puts another one in. That just needed more power on it to go over the other two, as Locatelli heads that out to Perraud. We're first on every single thing today. It's a much improved game, this one, as Dybala goes for a shot, and it is saved. We're not gonna take Bastoni off. We're gonna carry on, and we're gonna see if we can win this corner. It's whipped into the box. Dybala going for it, you know, but it's going to go to Carlos Soler on the edge, into Kowaleski, curler from him, and not as good. And Adli with the ball out wide to Luis Diaz. Diaz try and keep running with it right here. He has to cut back though, and they haven't really done anything with it. It's now Saul onto Grimaldo. Grimaldo returns the ball right there. We're just chasing shadows a little bit, but we are going to keep on chasing them. Just got to see it out for now. 90 more minutes. Luis Diaz into Saul. It's a cross, and Adli actually misses. Good save from the keeper, as it's hit straight up to Paulo Dybala as well, who's done so well to squeeze through that little gap. The control at the end wasn't good enough though, and they've got another attack right here. Adli still need to defend, boys, as we've tried to take him out right there, not going to lie. Onto Grimaldo, through to Adli again, the striker, and that's a more reassuring tackle. Very, very well done, as Weston McKennie out to Carlos Soler. We're going to try and go down this left-hand side this time. Perraud tries to stop it dead. I mean, it's still fallen to Carlos Soler though, and he can't get his pass off, but we still do keep the ball. Jonathan Ikone. What can Ikone do right here? Through that gap. Onto Dybala. And Dybala kills the tie-off. It's through, bodies. It's 3-0. And unless they have a brilliant day at the Wanda Stadion in the second leg, we should be through to the next knockout round. Great finish, that one. Through the bodies into the back of the net. We're going to get Eric Konza on now for Gertruida. And that's all they wrote. And Gnabry maybe actually can get one back right here. Who's this? It's Gerard Villar on the ball with 4 minutes to go in this. Can we try and get that off him? We couldn't. It's in the middle, and oh, Szczesny has to make a save. Please win that header. How are we losing out on that, Bastoni? 114 million to lose out on that. So they do have a little bit of a lifeline. Still, I won't say it's much. I can't see them winning 3-0 at our place, but that is disappointing. And as long as we don't let them get another one late on, we should be fine. As Emi Buendia on the field, he should have got that ball right there as well. Let it go straight past him, into Saul out wide. Adli, as he's already got a goal in this one, and they are playing quite strong. It's whipped in, oh my days. Just blocked in time. That could have been 2 for them, as the game is now over though. Very disappointed to concede that goal, but we're back to winning ways. And in the most important competition in my eyes, 3-1 against Villarreal. And it's straight after that game on to the next one. Venezia, 18th. We're going to use the same team. Dybala's a bit tired, you know. For a simulated game, I'm going to put Buendia there and Kowaleski and Cam. So hopefully that works. It should do, as we're going to see what can happen at home against Venezia. We need to get the league form up. Don't bottle this. Don't bottle it. A 4-0 win. Very nice. Cunha Soler. Locatelli with a red card. Soler got another one, and Ikias Munayin with his first goal for the club. Very nice surprise, as it's Roma up next in the second round of the semi-final leg. We are behind in this one, not in front, And please don't say Locatelli's suspended for this. Say he's suspended for the league. I'd rather him out for the league than this big game, because this is one we've got to win. It's again the battles of the unlicensed. No, Locatelli's out for this one. We lost his main man. Oh dear. I'm gonna opt for McKennie just because he's a bit more fit than Ravella. And of course, Paulo Dybala's coming straight back into cam. Munain did score, but I'm going to keep him out. And Perrin is our cup keeper. That's the team that we're going with. Into the last game of the episode, which is at the moment, probably not overall, but the most important game, because this is a must win. And Roma's team, Lafont, who was sensational in the last leg. Jesus, Demiral, Mancini and Tanganga. They've changed it around a bit. Paqueta and Cristante still there though. Good bench as well. Willock, Socorras and Brennan Johnson. Joe Willock coming into the team. And Ramos, the goal scorer from the last leg, still up front on his own. This has got to be a big result for us. We can't lose it. We want to go through. Well, it's not even the fact we want to go through. We want to win the Coppa Italia. It's a competition that I do want to win. I like my domestic cups. It's the only bloody one I've won. Of course, the Oranje Beker, or the DB Ven, or the Netherlands Cup. That's what I'm trying to say. As now Kovaleski, we're going to try and keep the ball and dominate it in this game. As Weston McKennie out wide to Dybala, out further wide to Geertruida. Ball into Dybala again. Mateus Cunha. Can we level this up straight away? It would be nice. Just backed away from goal though. Dybala from range, and Lafont did well. As Ramos with it right here as well. He's just going to keep on jogging along. And oh my days, he squeezed through the middle. Joe Willock. We've got to come back from 2-0 down. It's an amazing shot into the roof of the net right there from Joe Willock. And we are now 2-0 down on aggregate to Jose Mourinho's men. It's great skill from Ramos, who we can't mark. And Perrin can't save it at the near post. Just perfect, that, innit? Not what we needed at all when we're in a bit of a rut for goals, apart from the Villarreal game. As that's a terrible tackle, ref. Come on, maybe a red? I think it's just going to be a yellow though, isn't it? As McKennie passes it into Mateus de Ligt. Just hammer it low, but doesn't work. And it's this guy on the wing again running down the line. I forgot his name. As Willock tries to play a 1-2 with him. Geertruida. We've got to try and keep the ball at every opportunity. And I say that as we let it go out for a throw-in. Great work, Kovaleski, right there. As it's gone into the middle here. Willock on a turn into Ramos, you know. Got to be careful with these chances. Cristante into Lucas Paqueta again. Paqueta around us. It's into Willock. Good block from Mateus de Ligt, though, as we look to try and build again. And why can't we play a simple pass? Not good enough as Ikone picks that up onto Mateus Cunha. Cunha has the run in front of him right here of Paulo Dybala, and Dybala is through behind. We've got to get a goal back here at least, and he's put it wide. How have you missed that? Just how? Can't be missing that, as it's blocked off in the middle. Weston McKennie can't get on the end of that, as Joe Willock into Jesus. We're still chasing bodies around. Joe Willock into Paqueta. Ramos here with it. It's over the top into Socorras. And they're going to keep on going. Socorras again on the overlap. And Geertruida easily to that one first. Into Carlos Soler. McKennie. McKennie now to Kovaleski. Come on, this is good passing. Well, I say good passing. At least it's going to players' feet. It's not going forward that much. As it is now. Cunha onto McKennie. Oh my days. And of course it was caught out as Ramos trying to charge forward. He's got a good ball in the middle to Willock. Tries to return it. Does return it. How are we not first to that, Bastoni? Fouled his man. Advantage goes on. Now it's over as Ramos tries to get past us. De Ligt reading that one. And it's on to Kovaleski right here. Come on, let's sprint forward. Jonathan Ikone, I see you out wide. Men in the box, please. That's what I need right here as Ikone. Good footwork onto Dybala, who runs straight into the midfield. I need to stop commentating on this. It's pointless. It's one of the worst displays I've ever seen in my life. As Brennan Johnson out wide again. Into Willock. Into Cristante. What's he going to do with it? Just turn on the spot into Willock. Ramos again. Far forward. Every chance they have looks dangerous. It's a good job De Ligt was in the way. It's time to take Cunha off, actually. And I'm going to do it. Even in the first half, Tammy Abraham is on the field. Mateus Cunha has been woeful. Apart from his goal that was on a plate for him last game, he's done absolutely nothing. As they've chipped it over the top. Header one. And he's offside. Is Jafed Tanganga. It's a good bloody job. As come on, let's try and do it in the second half. Started from kickoff. Dybala siphoned. Yellow card, please. As yep, both midfielders are on yellow cards. That's a good sign actually. As Tammy Abraham tries to take his time to slot that through, but his ex-teammates tackling him right there as Carlos Perez come on the field, or Carlos Perez I think his name is, onto Ramos. Paqueta already booked out wide. This is such good passing. I can't get close to him. It's so direct as well. Straight onto every single player's feet as Bastoni has to come back and tackle that terrible pass where I didn't want it though. And we have actually managed to get it away at the second time of asking. It's Paulo Dybala, Kovaleski, there we go. And Tammy Abraham through the middle. What is that? And Joe Willock with the ball right here. It's out wide onto Spinazzola. Spinazzola into Willock again, into Ramos. Ramos across, big block. Bastoni around the corner. We've got to try and do something really quick. And we're losing the ball in a dangerous position. Kovaleski, get there. How are you not winning that? You are jogging. And they are getting to it first. That's absolutely shocking as Geertruida gives it straight to McKennie. I want urgency now, boys, please. As Dybala switches one across to Ikone. Got to get that and does. Great win. We've got Tammy Abraham in the middle. Ah, and it's a stupid ball. As they've got an attack on right here. Ramos is off. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. How is that not giving us offside? He was behind. You saw me move up, didn't you? As now it's Geertruida in the middle to Weston McKennie. And Weston to keep on running. Can he just pass that? Oh my, that's going to be that. That's their ball. That's their ball. That is shocking from us. Like, criminally bad. It's De La Vega to run down this wing. We are ultra attacking. That's when your team should be urgent, agile. And it's just all them as Bastoni gets the ball passed straight to him though. It's up to Paulo Dybala. Turns to run with it. We've got Tammy Abraham making a run in front of him. And Tammy's got absolutely no pace. Spinazzola beating him to it. Passes straight through the middle of two strikers as well. How are you letting that happen? Luis Paqueta, I mean, they have been excellent in this game. Ramos with a 1-2, and they're through on goal. We're backpedaling. 5 minutes left. Perrin has to come out. Doesn't do. Top bin. Out of the Coppa Italia to Roma. And to be fair, I've been very angry with my team because I know our team can perform a lot better. But Roma have been very good. I fear playing them in the league, and I don't know how they're going to drop top spot in this league this year. It's a great run. Through the middle, absolutely thunderblasted home. 2-0. Hoping the game would end straight away as well after that goal. As there we go, it's over. So 2-0 win to Roma at their place, and I don't see any doubt they will win the cup. They will win it. No questions asked. Look at that, dominated so many passes, so much possession. Just sticking up to them, they were the better team. Oh dear, how are we in the... I can't speak. How are we in the league? We are 8 points behind them, so the gap's been shortened a little bit still, but there's not many games to go as we play 5th place again. Next episode is just like this episode. We play 5th spot, Fiorentina, Villarreal, Hellas Verona, Roma again to end it off. So yeah, without it being a cup game, it's basically the same episode. So we're back tomorrow to do it all over again. Thank you guys for watching this episode right here. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well if you want to see more from this channel. And I will see you all in a bit for the next episode soon. Don't worry as well if you're excited for new content and you may be thinking this is getting a bit stale. I have seen some comments which is a little bit upsetting, but I get it. You guys want to see something new after a couple of seasons, and stay tuned for something new. In a bit, take care and peace.